It's very good. I'm not taking that away from the game, but it's like that's the only relationship that they actually cared about. That relationship and Bruce Banner and Tony Stark. Well, and Tony Stark with Kamala Khan to some extent. They do develop that slightly, and it's actually kind of nice. I don't know, man. The, what I wanted here's a perfect example. Spider-Man. Everyone knew Spider-Man's backstory. They didn't have to give him Marvel Spider-Man. I'm talking PS4. They didn't have to give him that whole, oh, this is how he became Spider-Man, and this is what happened. Yes, Spider-Man. You know, they didn't have to go that whole route of Uncle Ben dying and all of that. They didn't do that because they didn't have to. Everyone knows how Spider-Man is. Everyone already knows who Spider-Man is. But they still developed Spider-Man as a character. Peter Parker as a character in this new world. It's obviously way easier to focus on one person. I understand that. But that's why I'm saying you can't have the Avengers game, the core story, be like less than, I think it was 10 hours, 14 hours maximum for so many characters, while Spider-Man is roughly the same time, a bit less, about 10 hours for casual playthrough, because I finished it in 6 hours, New Game Plus. Well, 5 hours. I had a 1 hour break in between, but still, yeah. I'm just saying that if you make it a bit longer, you draw out the characters, you make the world engaging, you do some stuff that could actually be seen as good. You leave out the side missions. Screw the side missions. All the side missions that I have done in this game have been the same old thing. I don't want to do that. Screw this. Like, honestly, this whole thing. This challenge card, this battle pass type thing that they tried to do. Screw it. It was done horribly as well. I'm just saying. Everything about this doesn't make sense. Okay, that's kind of cool, but still. That's level 17, and I am 0% of the way there. I have to do these challenges, and each thing is 200 points, and these things just give 3. Daily challenges, 3. Why? Don't include this. You don't need that. You don't need a battle pass. Not every game needs a battle pass. Not every game needs V-Bucks, things like Fortnite. Not every game needs that. I'm just saying. This game could have been so much better. Something that I wish that they actually did. They sold the game rights to PlayStation. Not PlayStation, but Sony. Sony Entertainment makes the game. It's an exclusive for PlayStation. I understand that would alienate a large group of people that would buy the game, but it's evident that Marvel and Sony have a way better connection because they made Marvel Spider-Man and they made Miles Morales, and both of those games were critically acclaimed. I loved Spider-Man. One of my favorite games. One of my most favorite games. And it was done perfectly. I played Uncharted, God of War, Uncharted, God of War, Last of Us, Horizon. I've played all of this. And it's all Sony PlayStation exclusives. And all of those games have been good. Like, I'm not just talking good, like, has been next level good. And I'm not saying that every game that Sony makes would have been good. I'm saying that if they did it, it would have been 10 times better than this. Spider-Man is a simple game. As in, the skills menu, this is all that you actually have. Okay, so The skills menu and the gear menu, that's basically all that you have for customizations, along with obviously the cosmetics. But that's it. That's it. They don't have everything else. And none of those cosmetics are like purchase things. It was all just free. It was all just there. I wish that they actually did that. There was love in Spider-Man. For Avengers, you could tell that there was a little bit, but not all the way. I feel like it was corporate greed that ultimately made this game not as enjoyable as it could have been. They didn't know what they actually wanted. There were two different visions. There were actually three different visions. One person wanted it to be a multiplayer game, one person wanted it to be a single player game, one person wanted it to just be like Fortnite. Make battle passes for each of the characters and make it a longevity game. I'm sorry, I ranted for way too long. Should have just put this under just talking. I'm just saying. I'm sorry for ranting for way too long. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna call it there. Hopefully you guys actually enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy my little rant, don't forget to follow and also go subscribe to my YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitch so you can watch it live. I don't know, up to you. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully with some Fortnite, because I don't want to play more of this. In actual fact, I've gotten very bored of it, especially after today. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you. Goodbye.